ICA Independence Celebration.
Yes.
And how do you feel being for the first time in this ICA?
Well, I think this is important for our diverse community, for all of us to get together and celebrate with each other. Being the DA and district attorney in Gwinnett, this is what it's all about, uniting, being together, and celebrating.
Patsy, what is the message to the community, Indian community, on the occasion of Independence Day today to all the viewers of TV5 and Mana TV?
Yes. Congratulations and happy Independence Day to what's happening now. It's just a great event, great time to celebrate, great time to smile and be a part of this community. I am so honored to be here to celebrate with you. Thank you.
And Patsy, I think you will enjoy the rest of the cultural events and also the good food here.
Yes, and also the beautiful attire, as you see. So it's all good.
How are you associated with ICA?
Involved with them for last few years, and I'm one of the big supporter and sponsor, and really happy to see things moving well. They're doing great things.
Digalji, I know that you have also contested for the state rep from the District 99, right? So how was your experience and support from the Indian community?
Oh, it's great. But if I would have got few more votes, I would have won. We need one Indian or two Indian. It doesn't matter Republican or Democrat. I've been nominated by Democrat Party over in Gwinnett County. And you win or you learn. So I learned few steps. So I have no complaint. And thanks for support by my Indian, all Asian, Korean, Chinese. This is a diverse county. So hopes we'll make it.
I want each and everyone to take care of your health. Eat whole grains, exercise, and eat less fried foods.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege of Mumbai, the Bollywood. He has designed attires for numerous Bollywood actors for movie shoots.
My strength has always come within my own seminar. Life has knocked me down. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. I don't know where Daddy Uncle is. I can't see him. Sorry, I've been traveling like non-stop.
Praveen Puram from TV5. We are in ICA celebrating the Independence Day in Atlanta. We have our special guest, is a Bollywood designer, Mr. Rohit Sharma. Good afternoon, Rohit Sharma. How are you?
I'm good.
Verma.
Rohit Verma, yes.
How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
This is the first time you are coming to Atlanta?
No, my second time. Because when Patty Auntie called me about the show, I couldn't say no to her. I'm doing USA Fashion Show. I came to America to New York Fashion Week. And when she offered me to come over here, I could not say no. She's a family to me. I love her. And yes, and it's beautiful. When I see people over here with different culture, they're representing my country, it feels very great that, Indian Americans are still very attached to their roots.
Rohit, designing is an art, right? So what do you think, how do you can train the guys in Indo-American community?
Well, I think they don't need any training. Every person has got like a talent in themselves. Look at these girls. I just did not give the clothes, but they are so carrying it so gracefully. So everyone has got the one artist inside, hidden artists inside. You yet need to discover that.
So what is your contribution today for ICA? What is your contribution today you have made in your designing today?
Well, I'm representing my country, launching my hand-woven saris, hand-woven silk, representing the weavers of India. I do a lot of employment back home because I really give a lot of I promote the handloom, handicraft, handiculture, they weave the sari, so I'm promoting that.
Festival of India is the celebration of independent voice, which was the utterance of the independence voice of India in 14 plus different languages. It was truly a tryst with destiny. On this day of Festival of India, over 50 plus Indian community organizations gather under the roof of ISCA, under the banner of ISCA, under Festival of India, and come together to showcase the thousands of years of culture and tradition of India to the native Atlantans.
This is such a high energy and joyful celebration. I want to thank IACA, I want to thank my friend and our fearless leader, Kaushal, and his entire team for an amazing event. They do this so selflessly, year after year after year. This is a true labor of love. I meet this guy at Delta on a regular basis. I know he has work up to his eyeballs. So this is certainly something that he takes a lot of pride and passion in. So let's all enjoy the festivities. Let's honor both our great heritages, both our great countries, and happy Independence Day in advance. As we say at Delta, let's all keep climbing. Thank you.
Dear friends, it's a great pleasure for me to be here today. It's been years since I came to the IACA, and I must say that I was very pleasantly surprised at the magnitude and the scope of the activities here. It has grown in size, it's grown in the number of people who are attending it, and I can see that the support that I try to provide IACA, the money that I give to IACA is indeed very well spent. So I would like to offer my kudos to Chand and the entire board who have been managing this year. With regard to BIOS and American Megatrends, yes, I founded the company and I ran it for 34 years, but in 2019, I decided to call it a day. And I must say that I handed it over to the next generation and stepped down. It's in very capable hands and I'm very proud.
Good afternoon, Matthew. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
It's an honor for you being in the ICA for Independence Day. How do you feel about it?
I love it. I've done a lot of these events, but this one's got a lot of good energy, and everybody seems in a great mood. Really happy to help support Atlanta's community. It's great.
What do you do and how are you associated with the Indian community?
So I'm a financial advisor, but I represent safe money solutions. So it's no risk investments. There's a ton of financial advisors out there, tons of ways to invest your money. What I have learned is that people from the Indian community are really good at making money here in the United States. But once you make it, what do you do with it? And there's 1,000 ideas out there, and who do you know? How can you trust anybody? How can you figure out the best way to protect yourself and all that you've worked hard to make? So we try to help people protect their assets, 100% no risk. No matter what happens with COVID or Ukraine or politics, you can't lose any money. So you get the upside of being in the stock market with none of the risk of losing any money. So we actually have a guide we created called Annuities for the Indian American Immigrant. We do a lot of events like this. I work with a lot of clients from India that really love annuities and they understand them, and more than other communities. And so we have a great partnership, and I love to be a part of these events.
Thank you so much for this warm welcome. It just feels so wonderful. Firstly, I'd like to ask you, what's your language of choice? मुझे हिंदी में बात करना ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है. मुझे पता नहीं आप हिंदी समझ में आ.
We'll meet her.
अच्छी बात.
Because
deep down somewhere, I was genuinely feeling like this morning when we went to the parade, and I have so many things to tell all of you. But the one thing that I felt was that यहाँ जिस
Hi Swati, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Advance Happy Independence Day. How do you feel being here?
Thank you. Happy Independence Day.
What do you do?
I work software engineer by profession. Today I am here at Festival of India, 23rd Festival of India conducted by IACA. I am here today, I have been volunteer for the health fair, and also I'm very fortunate to be part of Rohit Verma's trunk show today. I wore his beautiful outfit designed by Rohit Verma ji, and and apart from me, there are 3 other models who have done the fashion show, and he have beautifully designed the collections.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Swati. This is Praveen Puram. Right now we are in ICA and we have a special guest, CIO of Delta Airlines, Mr. Rahul Sawant. Hi Rahul, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here, thank you.
Advance Happy Independence Day to you.
Happy Independence Day to everyone as well. What a momentous occasion here.
How do you feel being a CIO and coming for the independence as a chief guest?
Well, listen, I mean, India, my heart, and a big part of my heart is still in India. So anything that brings the two countries together, anything that brings our two cultures, great nations together, I'm always there and I'm a big supporter. So it's been fun.
Rahul, being the CIO, now you see all the Indians, most of the majority companies, all the CEOs are Indo-Americans. How do you feel being an Indo-American? What is the message to the youth?
Well, I think, listen, it's just an incredible amount of pride, and it just shows you, one, this is the land of opportunity. We came here as immigrants in our 20s, and here we are, many of us 25, 30 years later, having great careers in large US, corporations. But it's about hard work, it's about dedication, the ethics of business here, and just persevering every day. And then the sky's the limit. I think, we've got a galaxy of Indian business leaders that prove that out.
So being in the Indo-American community and the IT business, how is your association and where are you from?
So I'm from Mumbai originally, born and brought up in Mumbai, spent my first 22 years in India, and then I moved to England for 3 years. I've been here 31 years. But as I said, you can move anywhere in the world, but in your heart, you still have immense love for India, and of course you love your adopted country. And when the two countries are so aligned, right, it's so easy to love both equally. So a great place to be.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. And
Kapil Dev Bhandari. I'm the member with the IACA. I'm living in the United States for last over 42 years. I'm very proud of our country and all the immigrants who has moved into USA and make this country also proud that we are Hindus, we are Indians, we are proud of this freedom, and we want to live the life, what our masters or our elders had teach us, and be, first be a Hindu like our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has told us. Thank you again, Jai Hind.
My name is Ajay and we belong to Art of Living Foundation. We all are welcoming you for our upcoming World Culture Festival, which is happening in Washington DC on 29th September, 30th September and 1st October. The function is to celebrate, main is humanity, right? How we can bring all people together from all around the world to celebrate humanity. So we welcome you all to come for World Culture Festival happening in Washington DC National Mall on 29th, 30th September and 1st October.